Hi everyone, I have a couple of cards to share with you today and some new homemade flowers that I made. I was just going to show you how you can make them yourself. So the first card is this one right here. It's one of the corrugated cards from Michaels. So, and basically most of these I've just been using scrap paper off my desk, so you'll see that like the patterned paper in the background is a scrap piece from my Smile mini album. These little die cuts are from my stash here. I don't think they have a name on them. They're from Michaels. It's an older collection. But I just decided they matched good with the colors, so I just started off with the corrugated card. This is a Spellbinders frame that I just did in black, and then a Stamping Bella image. I'm sorry, I don't know her name. It's just an image that I've someone stamped out for me, and it's just been sitting in here. So I colored her up with my Prismacolors and my Copics, and I did add some gel pen on that black part on the butterfly because the stamped image was a little bit off, so I just went over it with a gel pen. I don't know if it'll focus. There we go. But it's a dimensional gel pen, so that's why it's sticking out. For the stamped image on the white cardstock, I have a texture ruler that you can put down and rip the paper, and it gives you that torn edge. So I just did that around to fit inside of the Spellbinders frame because I don't have the matching Spellbinders to go inside, and I didn't want just a straight edge. Just thought it would look too crazy. So that is that. This is my new flower that I made. It's 3 layers of paper flowers that I just had here in my room. I sprayed them with glimmer mist and I stamped them. Actually have the really nice. I loved the texture and the pattern on it. It was really cool. So Kaisercraft clear stamp there. So I sprayed it first, dried it with my heat gun. The trick to it is not to get them too wet with the sprays, because once you get them too wet they flatten out and you lose the texture that's already in these flowers, so all the ridges and everything. So I just spray it a little bit, dry it, spray it a little bit, and then I stamped them. So like this one here was stamped with that stamp, and the bottom big one was also stamped. And then I just used the, I call them pearl pips, I don't know, or stamens. I have a ton of them here in all different colors, and I used about 10 of them, I believe. Average 10 of them on each of the flowers. And you just pull it through the center. I used actually another piece of wire from a flower stem, folded it in half, and put that in the middle to help pull them through. And then on the back, there's another one here that I did. On the back, I used a punch circle and hot glue to glue down the edges and hold it in place. So there's one there. This one, actually the flowers were an ivory color. I'll put it in the light here. And I sprayed it with bubblegum pink glimmer mist. So the ivory on the background kind of turns out more peachy looking. Now I didn't spray the backs of the flowers, so like this one here, if you see, it's white. So that's the trick, not to spray it too much, because you'll lose all of those ridges and all the look to the flower. So that one also stamped with the black stamen. And here's another turquoise one. This one actually is not glimmer mist. It's that, the new one from Michaels. What is it? Color Shine. I decided to try one of them, and I do love it. It's so bright. Actually, that's the one that I used on that one too. But this one I didn't do any stamping. And the bottom layer I actually used a doily, because I used this doily to pick up all the extra glimmer mist that was on my craft mat. So I thought that would be really cute. And I used the white background on that one. And then this was the next one that I did. This one got too wet, so you can kind of tell how you have all the ridges and the detail on the flowers, and this one is more flat, the middle one. You still see some of the ridges, but it's just not as 3D. And that one also was on an ivory. So the flowers that I used, I've had these for a while, but I do know they still sell them. This is Michael's Recollections, actually. Prima. They may have Recollections tags on them, but they're Prima products. So those are the flowers. It's just like a mixed, it says floral embellishments, but they're just like a mixed sizes. That's where I got the top two layers. So this skinny one and then this one here. And then the one on the bottom, these are ones that I've had for a while, but I'm not sure if they still have them. They're all the same flower, just different colors. Again, Recollections. But I've had them for a while, so I don't know. They might still have them. So there were some ivory ones in there too that I sprayed, and the ivory just gives it another color. And here's another one I wanted to try out. It might be hard to focus on that. There we go. So this one is also paper flowers from Michael's. Let me see if I can get the package here for you. They are very old. Making a big mess. These were from the $1.50 bin. They have 36 flowers, all different colors, and then the little rhinestones that were to go inside of them. So, Studio 18. I had bought a ton of those, pink, yellow, red. I did end up getting a turquoise one at one point, but... So that is layering all four of them, and I didn't do any spraying. I inked the edges with Distress ink, and I put the pearl stamen in them, glued it down with the circle. And before I put them together, I used my flower forming tools, so like the big ball stylus on the foam mat, just to give them some texture. But they're pretty thin, so they ended up kind of just flattening out again. It's still a really nice flower though. It'll look good on a card. So those are the flowers. And move this stuff out of the way here. And then the card again, I did finish the inside. That's one of the die cuts from the collection there, and some scrap paper just from my table. Now the next one is a triple easel card. So I'm sure you guys have seen that Bona has been making these, and I kind of got caught on it. It is so cute, and this little girl has been sitting in my room colored up just waiting, so I grabbed some matching paper. This is the purple in here is Cane Company, and actually the flip side is the turquoise, so it's double-sided paper. And then this yellow is from a little 6x6 pad of I think it's basic gray. So I have just a little bit of lace here. Little strip of turquoise lace from Lavish Laces. This is her puffy heart trim, also Lavish Laces. And these bloomers is Lavish Laces also. I stuck a little Martha Stewart butterfly in there. Down in the center I have some Tim Holtz film strip. It's the first time I've used it. It's been sitting on my desk. And a little bit of leftover seam binding from another project. These are all spellbinders that I cut out. And this stamp set is a new one that I just recently got. Pink Paisley. It was just one that I got at HomeSense with a whole bunch of other dimensional stuff. Really cute. And there we go. Sorry, my son's yelling in the background that dinner's ready. I'm sure he's gonna come running in here soon. So there it is. I know it's gonna be really puffy when it lays down, but the whole idea is that it sits up when it's all put together, right? So it's cute. And this one is actually just cardstock. It's not one of the corrugated cards, and I just lined the inside for now with the patterned paper. And then I have my stamp on the back. Super cute. I love the purple and yellow together. Very nice. Alright, leave a comment, subscribe if you wish, and have a great day. Thanks, bye.